Starting now.
Hello, everybody. This is a scene for Living World of Darkness, Changeling Venue. And after the incident at the horror film festival, June has been. He's come under a bit of fire, if you pardon the pun. He's been a bit persecuted by the people he's close to right now. He wouldn't exactly call them friends, but he's been going through some tough times because of his beliefs. So he does what every sensible person does when they go through some trying times, and he just hits up the bar to get drunk. So he heads up to Vixen. He find himself finds himself a an isolated, alone booth to sit down, and he normal change other changelings wouldn't usually come near him, and he's also doing his best to not any human to come up to him also. He just wants to sit down in his dark booth and drink his night away. That's what he's doing.
Unfortunately, for most people, best laid plans never exactly work out. As June is obviously, very, very obviously brooding in that dark little corner like the edge lord he probably fucking is, Karina's going to stroll into the bar, kind of look around. Normally, she doesn't go to Vixen by herself. It's more of a very her friends kind of thing. Honestly, she'd be fine with a dive bar and some really good swill that'll take the pain off of anything in the Louvre. But today she felt like strolling about. Okay, maybe, maybe Karina's been looking for Shaya just to chat, just to have a nice, long or short conversation. Nice little red cap conversation. But she's just going at random times. Small part of her hopes that she doesn't find Shaya, but a really big part of her does. She did tell Ron that she wouldn't kill her, but like just a little bit of roughhousing, you know, to really set the stage. But in all honesty, she's not looking that hard. She just kind of appeared, and maybe that bitch will be here. Maybe. And as she kind of looks about, she doesn't see the pink-haired moron. She does, however, see the inky blackness that is June. Kind of grins a bit. Yo, man, Bat, the fuck you doing? Kind of strolls over to him.
Yeah, he's gonna raise his head up when he hears someone calling at him. And now you notice that there are a couple of empty glasses in front of him. He's been drinking.
Is he at a booth or like on a side table?
No, he's in a booth.
Karina's going to very rudely kind of swoop in onto the other side of the table in the other booth seat. Well, don't you look cheery? Checking back some nice ice cold water or just a little bit harder? Just a bit harder.
What do you want?
Well, I must say, I saw your very, very chipper demeanor, and my heart went out to you and wondered, gosh, what is that fucker doing? Because I'm bored. Oh, hi. The fuck are you doing? I mean,
You
other than paying for Vixen's rent.
you want to interact with me because you're bored.
I mean, in honesty, you don't know that. But I'm thinking you don't know a lot of things, Jon Snow. So tell me, what's got you, my dear man, bat motherfucker, all down? I mean, more down than usual. I can actually feel the not so perkiness oozing out of you, and I don't mean from your. Though I do think that we're going to need a mop down here eventually.
I just wanted to drink. And I need to roll my manipulation subterfuge. Let's see. Changeling dice roller. Do you want to start up?
Yeah, I'm going to it. Alright, minute subterfuge. That's what you're going for?
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. Alright, let's see how it goes.
Start up the scene.
Oh wait, I'm trying. My phone's glitching on me. One sec.
I'm sorry.
No, it's alright. Fuck. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why you don't have the person who is tech incompetent do this. I think this is how you do it. Yes, I think.
Okay, let's see. This is not gonna be pretty, but oh, he has no successes.
Should I even try or?
You can if you want to.
I mean, with no successes like that, I'll do it for the scene. 1 second. No subterfuge. So for me, it'd be what? Perception.
Empathy.
Oh well, she doesn't have any empathy. Well, shit.
Well, don't just roll.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. De nada.
I'll just give you this. You have never seen him drink this much.
Mm-hmm. So Karina's gonna kind of give him a look, raise an eyebrow,
He's
look
like
at his drinks, and look at
right
him.
at the limit. Like he's right at the limit. He's tipsy. His white face is getting red.
Now, I could have sworn you Puka were much better liars than that, hun. Just how much of this shit have you drank? And how strong?
Is it that obvious?
I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no fuck, it's obvious. Come on. Talk to Karina. I mean, either that or I'm just gonna stay here and keep on bothering you and bothering you and bothering you. And honestly, I'm a little curious if when you puke that inky black shit coming out of you.
He's gonna look at her.
Very grim curiosity.
He's gonna look at her and he's gonna say, "I have a question for you."
I might have an answer if you say it politely. The fuck do you want to know?
Why do you guys value humans so much?
Well, it's kind of a loaded question, dear Mandat. See, the thing is, even though we are, well, us, we're still dependent on humans. Not that they realize it. Though, I think without us, there would even be worse. We've got these shells, right? I mean, obviously, look at this beauty. It's a good shell. I'm not going to keep it forever, because eventually I'm going to fade. But I need this skin suit. You need that skin suit you're wearing. We all need these things, she says, obviously lowered voice, kind of leaning towards him. If we didn't have humans, what the fuck do you think we'd be doing? We are kind of latching onto him. A little bit kind of like a symbiosis in a sense. Ever read comics?
It is making me sick to my core.
It can be kind of rotten sometimes. I mean, literally, taxes are made by some sort of dark demon who just gets off in other people's misery, I'm pretty sure. But we need it. It's like taking your fucking vitamins. Sure, I want to ingest this orange looking pill that makes me sick to my stomach, but I need it. Because without it, I could get sick. Or in our case, we cease to exist. Now,
It's not.
I don't know about you, and obviously I don't know if you're in your right mind, because again, counting at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 maybe? I'm not too sure if that was here before you. But in any case, you need it. And though it sucks sometimes, you need this skin suit. I mean, you're more than welcome to fade back into wherever the fuck you're from, but the rest of us kind of like hanging about while we can until the next time. So yeah, they suck and they're gross. But like, well, what's the alternative, Jim?
It's all rotten. They're all trash.
I mean, you could say that about a lot of things.
But the humans are the worst.
Maybe. Leeches are kind of terrible too. But like, that itself is something else.
It is in their nature to be disgusting wild creatures, but humans, they choose to be this way.
I don't know, have you ever actually sat down and talked to a human? Enchant them and ask them all these deep questions you've got wondering, and then, it fades away and they don't remember a fucking thing.
I hope I will never have to.
Well, then your curiosity's just moat then. It's not a real curiosity, it's your own personal fucking mindset that you're assured of that humans are absurdly trash and you are so insulted that you have to inhibit one. But unfortunately, thumbs the brakes, kid. Unless you can figure out another way so we don't have to use this, you're gonna have to just pucker up and deal with it. And though they suck, it's the best thing you've got right now.
Go outside on the streets, look at what they do. I don't need to sit down and talk to one of them. I already see
Dude.
what they are.
Dude, Man Bat, June, discount Batman, motherfucker who's mostly naked all the fucking time. What they do is not any different than what we do. We are them in some cases. Alright? What they litter, we litter too. They treat each other like shit. Have you met a fucking she?
They don't deserve to exist either.
Oh well, that's just personal thought. I mean, I'm just waiting for the end, and that'll be fun. But that's a cultural thing. Who knows what'll happen? If you don't want to exist, by all means, you can go do whatever you want with that. But, I kind of like sticking around. And if I'm selfish for that, you can just kiss my ass. And I think a lot of people feel that way, hon.
They do.
So, and in all honesty,
It's not a question if we want it or not. It's a question of do we deserve it?
a lot of people do things that, or get things they don't deserve. You think those fucking millionaires who treat other people like shit deserve what they've got? No. They're shit and they know it. Or they try to hide behind all their glittery gold and pretty words. They're still fucking piles of shit. And I mean that for anyone who treats others with a superiority complex and deep down they know they're rotten.
And with
But,
what you said, my point stands.
but, that's just them. And whatever will happen to them will happen to them. You can't change it. Because, well, if you go after them and kill them, it just make things worse. You just have to live through it. That's
How?
kind of the whole fucking point.
How will it make it any worse than it already is? Humans.
I mean, think of it like this. You're already at rock bottom. You're in a weird kind of dive, chugging on like 10, 11 cups of turpentine. Pretty sure you can only go up from this shit.
Humans die every day. Their killers
So do
go unfound. How would that
Yeah,
be
but
any
so do we.
that?
I don't
You,
know, it's just the way the world works. It's
you see
nature in a sense.
serial killers go out and kill multiple people over and over and over again.
I know.
Some of them, they don't even know who they are.
Your
They
point?
just give them names. They are so incapable of doing
And
anything.
we feed off of the humans. Listen, what humans do is what they do. In a sense, they're cattle to us. Yeah, it's a weird way of thinking about it, but we kind of need them in a sense. It's just a weird kind of addition to the circle or cycle of whatever the fuck is going on called life.
Do you know
It's really
how it
just how it is.
feels? Do you know how it feels every time I feed from a human? It
I'm
feels like
guessing,
it feels like I'm biting into a rotten rat.
well, it does suck for you. But here's the thing, kid. Not everyone feels that way. And it's
It,
messed up that that's how it is for you.
it seems like nobody does.
That's too bad, man. Like, it sounds like a fucking pain in the ass. But, I mean, you can try researching into that shit. One of the many libraries you've got or whatever. Maybe Kanashi into telling you all about the magic of that. I mean, those motherfuckers like to listen to their own words, so there you go. And maybe figure out what the fuck is wrong with you. If there's anything wrong with you. That's
I don't,
probably the only thing you do, research and try to figure a way to fix whatever is rotten.
I don't have any mental problems if that's what you're asking.
I don't mean mental problems. I mean, obviously, when you take glamour or whatever the fuck, if it's feeling that way, that's probably a sign of an issue. But just something to address. Because how you're supposed to be consuming. And if you're consuming wrong, or something is wrong in the way you're consuming, it could get worse, in which case you might just wither away. But considering the way you're talking, aren't you looking forward to that shit?
The thing is, the glamour still tastes good. It's still great.
And so you feed on rats then.
It's still where it comes from. Is what I
Unless
find
you can
disgusting.
find another food source, deal with it. That's really the only answer I've got for you, kid. Find something else or figure shit out. Because again, we kind of need them for now. If you could figure something out, go ahead, by all means. Fucking publish, rain it over the heads of everyone else. Have a fucking ball. But if you can't figure out why, even though it feels so uncomfortable, it still tastes so good, well, there you go.
I don't do balls.
I can't really imagine you dancing either. Hey, whatever works for you.
Why are you all so willing to put your lives in danger to save them?
Wait, hey now. You roll on back. The fuck are you talking about?
Haven't you heard about the theater fire?
I mean, yeah, I saw it on a newspaper on the side of the road, and then I kept on walking to work.
We were there.
Who is we?
Me, the troll, William, Salky,
Okay.
Misha.
They're. Oh, okay. So they were people that we both sort of know who were there. What happened?
Shea, Gwen, and Asher.
Don't know who Asher is, but too bad Shay didn't get on fire. Continue with your story.
So a fire broke out, and they just rushed in to save people. And I did not.
Okay. I mean, people saving is kind of a thing for some people.
It just confuses me. Why would you throw your life in danger like that to save them?
I don't know. I mean, I can't say I wouldn't do that for people I actually have an investment in. Like, I'd run into a fire to make sure Brooke didn't die. Or, like, Ron. Maybe Maneva. But that's because I have an interest in them. Those are people with value to me.
I don't.
Random strangers,
I'm not
eh,
talking about
eh.
things.
Well, no.
We'll go
Listen to the
through
fuck
it.
I'm saying. Shut up. Shut up. Listen to what the fuck I'm saying. Sometimes people will only focus on the people that they have interest in. Other times, people just, I don't know, have that instinct to save others. I mean, you never know if one of those quote unquote humans is actually Canaan. And eventually they'll wake up and be like one of us, in which case, kind of have to help them. Because, rules. And other times, like I said, cattle. You
That's
kind
my
of need
point.
them.
I don't have to kill them, but I don't have to save them.
And that's all on you. You don't have to do that.
But
And if people've got, listen, if people have an issue with you not wanting to run into a fucking fire to save people, that's on them. I can't say that I would. I can't say that I wouldn't. It's all different to other people. I mean, if this bar were to burst on fire, I'd walk out. Be like, okay, bye. Why? Because there's nothing here of value to me
the problem
at
is,
all. I mean, maybe I'd steal some of the liquor, but that's it.
that's the pressing question for me. Why over humans?
I mean, there's a reason why there's so many. They fucking breed like rabbits.
No matter if they would eventually turn into one of us or not. Right now, as it stands, our lives are much more valuable than theirs.
Then you stick with what you believe in. If you honestly believe that they don't have a value and you see one on fire and you won't even stop to piss on them, then there you go. That's just what you do. If someone else goes and, throws baking soda on them and then gets mad at you for not helping, then that's on them. I honestly don't know what you want me to fucking say. You're a fucking adult. Do your own shit, kid.
I'm not confused over what I did. I'm confused over the reactions to what I did. And the
Oh,
cause.
people are just so fucking sensitive sometimes. That's really the only answer I can give you. People are just fucking sensitive. And other people hold value for life. It's a difference in opinion than yours. But if you want others to not freak the fuck out like they did beforehand, simply respect it and move on. Just be like, okay, that's you. And this is you. And you're allowed the differences in between. Just because you don't get their sentimentality for human life doesn't mean that it's weird or anything. It's just them. Like, not everyone likes vodka. There you go. Different tastes. Different strokes for different folks.
I think that is a bit of an understatement.
Listen, kid, I don't get the big deal, but you do whatever the fuck you want to do. As long as it doesn't bring trouble for me, I don't fucking care.
Then what would you do if it were to bring trouble upon you?
What would I do if I was there?
No, I said, what would you do if it were to bring trouble upon you?
Oh, well, I do my best to kick your ass. Whatever would happen. Because honestly, I can't be in trouble with other people's shit. So please, don't drag me into your bullshit.
So what, you would try to kill me over a human?
Uh, I don't know. I'm not too sure. I don't
And
really
I'm
think
talking
so.
about, I'm talking about any human.
Hmm. Maybe like one or two humans. I'd probably have an issue with you killing.
What would happen if you were to walk in and see them dead in my hands?
The humans I hold value to?
Yes.
Then I'd try to fucking kill you. But I imagine that's the reaction to anyone who, like, it would work for anyone if they saw you killing someone they had value for.
Having value in a human is something I will probably never understand.
That's your thing. I mean, you do you. But again, you cause shit, I'll deal with it.
And
Or the best I can.
with that, he's going to order another glass, and he's gonna just down the glass immediately, and then ask for another one. And at this point, I think I should make a check, which is like diff 9 or something.
Yeah, go do that. Trina's actually gonna order, like, tacos or something.
He is smashed. He's not throwing up. He's not doing bad, but the bat is officially smashed.
Here, batty, batty, batty.
I'm not a bird.
That's exactly what I said, batty. Here, batty, batty, batty.
That's a bird call.
Is it a bird call? Is it really a bird call? Think about explain it, because I'm not saying it to a bird, I'm saying it to a bat. So technically, it's a bat call.
I mean, I could poke you with my finger, or I could poke you with a cattle prod. It shouldn't be used as a tool of poking.
I mean, depends on why you're poking them. Some people are into cattle prods.
But it doesn't change the fact that it's not something to be poked with. Neither that call is used.
So you're. Continue.
Nice done.
I see your point, Mr. Bat. I see it. I do see it.
Don't
As clear as you're probably seeing right now. But here's the real kicker.
He's probably seen double-ish right now.
Yeah, she knows that. But here's the real kicker. I don't actually give a shit about what you think. I'm using it as a bat call. I can find other more creative ways to call at you. I mean, if you want me to, I can definitely find more interesting ways. Or you can shut the fuck up and accept, here, batty, batty, batty.
Well, I think as long as you don't use a huge skylight on top of a roof.
Oh god, that'd be so fucking funny too.
The bat actually made a joke. What the fuck?
You fucking wish, man, Bat. If anything, you're a discount fucking Batman. I'll get like one of those floodlights and put a fucking paper cutout of a bat and just be like, there we go, a man bat call. Clicking on and off in Morse code.
I'm not Batman. Batman
I
actually.
know you're not Batman. You're Man Bat. You're the wannabe reject.
This is the face you're getting to see right now.
And Karina's face is just dead looking at him with a small smirk. I mean, you yourself said you're not man. You're not Batman. You are Man Bat. You've even got the furry pants and everything.
I've read the comics. He doesn't have any fur below his waist.
Adorable. Well, it's a lot closer than the super enforced Kevlar, pleather, leather, spandex, wannabe, whatever that the actual Batman wears. So it's close enough.
It's admirable that he goes that far lengths to protect his body. But sure.
I mean, he gets shot at and stabbed at a lot and deals with powers way above what a normal human would have to deal with. So he does pretty well, and I imagine he figures protection is the best bet, which goes along with everything in life.
He just shrugs. But if we go back to the main topic, it seems like you not giving a shit is the basis of our conversation.
Listen, personally, I think you're putting way too much flack in other people's reactions to your reaction of the events. That's what I think.
That's because I can't make sense out of why they care for humans this much. It's not about I care how they reacted.
You just don't get the reason behind it.
Yes. That much affection for humans is just confusing to me.
I figure it's preemptive affection, not even affection itself, but preemptive care for what could be. But honestly, you don't have to understand behind their reasoning behind them.
Then how can I make sense of what they do?
Ask them why do you care? And I'm sure their answers will either be very different or very same. And from there, think about it, move on. Greater and better things. Like finishing that drink of yours. I'm interested to see how long it'll take you to get fucking wasted beyond all belief.
I think I'm already drunk.
No, but you need to get wasted. Wasted. I want to see if you can try to fly home.
I probably couldn't.
I mean, again, if you want to know, ask them. Ask them individually because I've come to see that if you ask people about something as a group, they all tend to flock towards certain ideals because they have this skewed way of thinking that certain others, well, how do I explain this? Certain ideals need to be bounced off of other people to make sure it's acceptable or not. So ask them privately. Definitely sure your answers are going to be a little bit more different than you'd expect if you did it in a group.
Will do. Yeah.
And is
Go ahead.
gonna go to the bar and look for someone to get her drinks, and I will go do the thing.
Yeah. While she does that, the bat is still back at his table, quite drunk now, and he's trying to process this talk that he just had. He's playing with his glass, playing with the table. He's trying to like it seems like he's trying to scrape up the table. Um he's getting a sense of what he needs to do now, and while it doesn't make him afraid, because he's not afraid of confronting people, he does make him wonder. He wonders. He wonders if the people will actually show them their true faces to him when he goes up and asks to them.
As Karina is waiting for her drink, she now realizes that she has a new nickname for June.
Okay, what is it?
She's very pleased. Shh. Soon. Even though he hates it, she's still just going to call him Batty Batty. Here, Batty Batty. Pat him, be like, good Bat, good Bat. To anyone who's jumping in right now, Karina's at the bar picking up a drink, and there is a very, very drunk Bat at a booth in the back. Feel free to come right in and say, here, Batty Batty.
Are we live right now?
Yes. Karina and June are both at Vixen. Karina's at the bar ordering something that probably smells like turpentine, and June is currently, I think, scraping something off of the table in a booth all the way in the back. He's a very, very, very drunk Bat.
Oh, lovely.
Feel free to call him here, Batty, Batty, Batty. Karina has found a new nickname.
Do it, Marco. Do it. I can just assume, or we can just assume that Brooke just came in for her shift or whatever.
Yeah.
Or got off her break. I don't know. Whatever.
There is now a Brooke in Vixen.
Yuck, yuck, yuck,
yuck. Okay, well, Side Chat is having their fun. Karina's at the bar, so Brooke can kind of stroll up to Karina. Karina was not totally, no, not at all, appearing at Vixen under the guise of maybe looking for Shaya so she can fuck her up in the back. But you know what? Shaya's not here, so that's not what Karina was doing at all.
Totally
Not at all.
No, never. She wouldn't do that. That's not how she rolls.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Speak of the devil.
I'm not the devil. I'm an angel.
You are far from that.
Out of character. Out of character, guys. Karina and June are at Vixen. There is now a Brook appearing, and there may be a certain Crow who's gonna do a thing in a bit.
Mhm.
Wants to jump in. Be prepared because Karina is there and she wants to have a conversation.
And now Brooke
A very
is
quick
there.
conversation with a 2x4.
Mhm.
So just whatever you want to do. Okay, in character again now, guys.
Is she drinking anything already, or?
Her drink just rolled up on the bar.
Ah, damn. Brooke's probably gonna just put a glass of water down next to it, not even looking like she's thinking about it. It's like a reflexive thing, almost. Stay hydrated.
Is Brooke... Oh, Karina's gonna turn. Hey, Sharkbait!
Hey.
I didn't know your shift started right now.
Yep, just got off break.
Hey. Random question.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the pink-haired moron?
Been trying to avoid that monster, but yeah.
Is Amber still making your shifts on the opposite times?
Wait, she works here?
Yeah, she works here.
Shit. I'm
Taking notes.
no, because the first time I came here, it was, you know, to get the alcohol, and she wasn't here when that happened.
Well, all right then. Well,
Hmm.
I'm under the impression that Shay works here, which is not why I showed up. Anyway, so June's really fucked up in the back. If you can take a quick break in like an hour or something, definitely check on him because he is sloshed out of his fucking mind. It is fucking hilarious.
Maybe someone should call a cab for him, and she goes to reach for the phone.
No, he can fly home. It's fine. Put it down. Oh, come on. This is the most fun I'm having all week, man.
Okay.
Or, like, you can come over under the guise of picking up all his drinks. He's got, like, 11 cups over there. All of them smell like turpentine. I love it.
Yeah, but that's work, and you know,
Dude,
work
he even
smart,
cracked a
not
joke.
hard.
He cracked a joke.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, he fucking cracked a joke. It was beautiful. I mean, it was an okay joke, but, like, I didn't know he could do that.
Is it fucking Christmas today or something?
I don't fucking know. But I'm not looking to give Torsten the milk. So if a bitch wants to come over and check on the near drunk dead bat, the bitch should. We're just gonna pick you, bitch. Come on, get with the fucking program.
Sorry, not used to being called a bitch. Well,
Oh, chill the fuck out.
by someone not in my family.
Pats you on the shoulder, like very, very clinically. Pat, pat, pat. Pat, pat. He's okay. All right, I'm gonna go see if I can get more drunk.
Okay.
All right, come visit the drunk man. And Karina's going to make her way back to the booth where June is now currently doing something weird.
When you go back, he's finished his last glass, and right now, what you see is this. Those long white ears are twitching. The white, pale face is now red. And that tail is just swinging around slowly.
Karina's gonna lounge in the booth. You're a fucking mess right now. God, I wish my cell phone was knocker made. So batty. What's that, 12 now? 11? Here.
I've didn't count.
All right. How about we play a game? You try to count, okay?
he just puts up his hands in a fist, and then he just starts to like stick out his fingers and goes, 1.
Karina's gonna start like moving the cups around. No, you missed one. You missed another. No, this one was here over here. Just keep on moving.
He's gonna look at her and say,
Moving them.
yeah, he's gonna look at her and say, how many did I miss?
I don't know, you're the one who's supposed to be counting.
He just like looks at his like opened hand and his 5 fingers, and then looks back at her, and then looks back at her fingers again. And then like he puts his hand right in front of her face and goes, I don't think I missed any.
Swats his hand out of her face. Fuck out of here with that shit. Honestly, I think there's like 11 fucking cups over here. I'm just gonna go like push them onto the side.
I'm gonna say Brooke saunters over now with one of those things that you use to carry plates, trays, whatever.
Trays. I'm pretty sure they're called trays.
Okay, the word escaped me for a moment. But yeah, she's gonna come over with a tray under the disguise of trying to clean up all of the cups, but she's actually listening in just a little bit. Oh, we need to do nightmare rolls. Fuck.
Oh, yes.
Fucking forgot about that shit.
Yeah. What is that? Willpower diff 6?
7.
Okay.
Diff 7.
I
Right.
barely passed today, guys. Barely passed, but I am good.
I'm good.
But yeah.
Willpower.
So if you guys are doing that, if it's at all possible, since apparently the 3 of us were going to kind of meander in together. Apparently we're the 3 fucking musketeers.
Oh, no success on Shaya.
None, so that's a fail.
Yep. I had a success, but then there was also 1.
Shit, I didn't fucking do that right.
Okay, so if it's Vixen, apparently Misha, Shaya, and Hall all come in together. Yay!
Yeah. Shaya's probably being like, well, because of what she wants to do, what she's here for, and with the lack of sleep from the nightmares, she's probably being like a bit pushed by the 2 that are like in a no, you came here for that, you're doing it now kind of motion.
Go in, get in there, do your shit. Just do it.
Yo, Karina breezed through that nightmare roll. Gorgeous.
She has her hand in her
3
pocket.
successes.
She's looking down. And she just like walks towards Brooke and Brooke and is Bruce with her?
Yup. Currently,
So yeah,
Brooke is, I think, cleaning up cups at the table Karina and June are at. There are a lot of fucking cups.
Hmm.
so yeah, she comes. She's visibly like kind of awkward looking and kind of a shame to her. Hello.
Karina's gonna kind of stop in her very, very happy I'm making fun of someone who's drunk laughter. Turn her head. Well.
You can
Look at the
visibly see Brooke
Look at-
tense up for a split second, and then she just kind of continues cleaning up.
It is Sunday, so it's trash cleaning day, but I didn't know the trash fucking walked itself here. The fuck do you want?
I came here to apologize. I
So
don't.
you show up
No.
at someone's job knowing they can't get away from you. That's really fucking clever, honey.
I also work here. She's
Is
not
this
the
your
only one that
shift?
works here.
Is it your shift? Because
Excuse
I
me,
was under the impression that you
Karina?
didn't work at the same time as Brooke.
Karina, seriously, give her a chance.
She didn't even fucking ask Brooke if she wanted to talk to her. I mean, last time they parted ways, it was a little tense, but I imagine Teeth going through something like that would make awkward conversation.
She didn't break any rules.
Sharkbait Hun, do you want to talk to this person?
Sorry, can't talk right now. Gotta work.
Well, that's fair enough. And she'll look at Shay and just be like, "You can't force her to talk. If she doesn't want to talk, she doesn't want to talk." But you tried.
So she's alright with killing me and telling people she wants to kill me, but she can't even talk.
She is working. That is valid.
Here, so maybe you want to talk to her? Oh, no, wait, she can't talk. So, why are you here?
I want to apologize. I was stupid, and I know you have every right not to accept my apology after what I did, but I'm allowed to ask for one, and I acknowledge that what I did was extremely stupid and dumb, but I didn't want to do that to you. I like you. When I learned that you were alive, I was so glad that you made it.
Brooke stands up from being bent over the table, probably has all the cups on her tray now, and just walks to wherever the sinks are and goes back to that area.
Brooke.
And while Brooke leaves, June is going to like yell behind her and say, "Can I get another one?"
You're getting another water.
No, Brooke, get me something. Get me something. One of the bigger Moscow mules.
Karina, I know you. Karina, no. I know you.
Hey, good night.
You're gonna give it to the bat.
I just a sip.
Is the bat can't be drunk, can he?
Batty
you
is
can see.
sloshed out of his fucking mind.
Like if you are there, Hall, you can see. I just described what he looks like. He is wasted with a capital W.
Yeah, Hall's gonna turn to Misha and Cheyenne. But 1 second, I have to try something really quickly. 1 second, just one.
Misha shrugs.
Karina's dead looking at Sheo with a full kind of smile, and then turns back to look at the bat.
Turns back to what, sorry? To the bat.
She looks dead at Shea and gives her a full smile, which is not a happy red cap thing. If anything, it's a challenge. And then, very disrespectfully, rolls her eyes and turns back to the bat.
Yeah, Hall's gonna make his way around the table and just get closer to June before kind of holding out his arms in a very odd motion for Hall, but one that literally almost screams, "Hug me!" Just June.
His name is Batty. Here, Batty.
Is he hugging him?
Oh, he's if June doesn't come to him, he's coming to him, like to gauge a reaction as he will basically wrap his arms around him and hug as tightly as he can. If there's popping of bones, all the better.
Yeah, like you are hugging him as tight as you possibly can right now.
Yeah.
Karina's gonna take out her phone, just like, yo, I don't care if I can't fucking see everything. 1 second.
Misha's
I'll hold it right there.
Yeah, Misha's actually going to try to catch June's eye for just a second without saying anything, but she's totally thinking of the really awkward drunk hug. But she just kind of tries to meet his eye for a second. If it works, fine. If not, that's okay too. Either way, she's going to go back to she's going to look, turn her head back around to Shea.
Yeah, and perfect. You know, I'm just gonna get a couple more pictures because this is fucking beautiful.
And I totally don't still have my face. This is not the best thing in the world.
Oh no, it fucking sucks terribly, right, Hall?
Oh, it's the worst.
Oh my god. Oh god. I love it. Where the fuck is... Yo, you know what? 1 second. I'm gonna like save the pictures. She's gonna send all of them to Brooke. She figures Brooke deserves a little happiness today.
And you actually hear the little vibration of her phone in her pocket, and she comes with a very small glass of alcohol, a very small one, and a big glass of water.
The fuck is this? Is this alcohol for ants?
Alcohol for someone who's already way too drunk.
Where's my Moscow Mule? I will tip you like $20.
Like from that tight hug, he's gonna turn his head as much as he can to Brooke, and he's gonna say, "That glass is not satisfactory."
No. It's a perfect size. In fact, I will not order a bigger one. Can I have one?
Yes, you can. And she goes back in.
Girl, come back with my Moscow Mule. I will tip you $40.
Promise me you won't give it to the bat.
Never.
Pinky, fine. You're not getting it.
Brooke, I will find another bartender.
Then find another bartender. I'm not helping you give alcohol poisoning to a fucking bat.
Just call him Batty, okay? Just call him Batty.
No, he is a bat, the bat, or bat dude.
Ah, come on. Look at him. He's so adorable. I'm fucking drunk out of his mind.
Yeah,
Here, Batty.
that death stare has went into a dead-eye fish.
Karina's just gonna smirk at him.
Misha's just gonna kind of glance back real fast and just be like, "Why did you kiss him?"
Because I totally want to do that. Also, as he plops him back down to his chair.
On that note, as people are discussing putting their lips on her puka, as if someone is going to go through the door, she looks like she's on the war path.
Yeah, she was also kind of looking nervous, and yeah, she kind of smirks at the kiss him remark.
Misha would just sort of
come on, guys.
Misha would just sort of wave at the redheads as she like bursts by them, just like sort of a wave, and then yeah, she probably wasn't even paying attention to me. Good, and go back to the other thing.
Asher will like
No
pause for a
kissing,
second,
but
smile.
I
away.
do have a permanent marker right here. She says, taking one out of her pocket.
What did you say, Shelby? I'm sorry.
She'll
Sorry.
pause her warpath to like smile and wave at Misha because she's not the person she's mad at right now.
Fair enough.
To stand in front of June, arms crossed, giving the most powerful, disapproving mother stare that she can.
Yeah, he is wasted. Completely. Gone.
I'm just gonna
Red
turn and look
face.
at the sheet. Oh.
No.
Do we know you? Do we fucking know her?
Her name's Ash.
Lady Asher.
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 Yeah.
Sure.
And
Oh.
she'll just nod at the people who introduced her for her. Before, like, looking at June, she kind of, like, grabs him by the face and turns his head a few times. What's wrong with you?
Lady, if you're gonna grab his face, can you at least draw something on his face?
She kind of takes a marker and gives it to Asher, and like passes it to Asher.
Also,
No,
also
Shay is going for the if Shay is going for the marker in Karina's hand, Karina's gonna pull back and give her a look. Like, don't fucking touch me.
Isn't it not? She don't want to touch the marker.
Yeah,
Get the fuck away from me right now, okay? 3 steps.
I fucking apologized.
And I don't
Made a
fucking
mistake.
care. And I don't fucking care. She can accept your apology all she wants, honey. But you, dead. So please, back the fuck up. Now, she says, turning to the redhead. Lady, if
I
you're gonna
fucking
grab his
fucking
face,
care
at
now.
least Yeah, before you know what? Shaya, don't waste your breath, okay? I'm not gonna do mine. Now, Lady Asher, Lady A, can you, like, draw some on his face, please? You've got, like, the perfect angle for it.
She'll very delicately take the marker. And she's going to hold it, like, menacingly right on June's forehead. She's like, you have 3 seconds to talk before there's a dick right here.
No, be more creative than a dick.
Give him a unibrow.
Go the untraditional way. Do a vulva. It'll be great.
Ooh,
And she
vulvas are good.
puts the drink on the table in front of Hall and probably puts down some sort of bread in front of the bat, just like breadsticks or whatever Vixen has for food that helps drunk people.
Tacos. Tacos are delicious. Karina's just in a dead look at Brooke. The fuck? Come on. Just give me something.
Not gonna lie, the minute Brooke turns her back, Hall reaches and changes his bread or June's bread for his drink, and vice versa.
And when he does that, he's gonna look at Asher and say, "Oh, can you excuse me for a second, please?" And he's going to bottoms up that glass.
Brooke's gonna switch it back before he can.
No, you gotta do roll for that, honey.
No.
Let's roll. I will roll for it.
Yo, roll.
I'm just gonna help her with that.
I'll do Dex Athletics to see if I can get there quick enough.
Boys, let's go. Roll some shit.
Nah,
Mama wants to see the drunk bat.
He is drunk enough to be really slow that you can catch up. You don't need to roll.
Okay.
Damn it.
Hall's just in it for the ride. He's not trying to stop or start anything. Well, he's starting to start things, but
on mechanical
Karina's
terms,
just-
let me tell you how drunk he is. He failed a difficulty 9 roll.
He's drunk.
You have no idea. Like, Karina now has an album of just pictures she's discreetly taking.
Yeah, no, she takes the drink out of his hand and then places the bag of nachos or whatever in it, or tacos, and then gives the drink back to Hall.
you're not a buzzkill at all.
Ironic considering where we are.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm not getting fired because someone got alcohol poisoning. Sorry.
June is going to turn
Okay, I get it.
back to Asher. I was going to say, we need to talk.
You're goddamn right we need to talk.
Man bet, Batty.
Shit last night, and then you disappear on me, send me several drunk texts in the middle of the fucking night. What's wrong with you?
Batty.
What?
Karina's gonna, like, kind of tug his face out of Lady Asher's hands.
She's
Do
not
this
letting
talk when you're sober, okay? I mean, we can do a strength thing, but she's just gonna, like, lightly tug at it. Batty, do this when you're sober, okay? If not, it's not gonna be as interesting, alright?
No. We're gonna do this now.
What did I tell you? When you're alone, don't be an idiot. I mean, you can totally be an idiot, but then you'd be, like, gross fucking human, so hey, have fun with that.
She's right. We're going home.
Hang on. You said it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I did say it. She said it for a reason.
You are getting smacked across the face with a death glare, honey. Let me roll.
She's just gonna look at him and smile. She said it for a reason. Karina's really good with her words.
That's how many. Shelby, how many minus dice or plus difficulty I would have?
For alcohol?
Yeah, from being drunk.
Well, Changeling conveniently is the one book that didn't give us any rules for drugs. But in Mage, I believe you have several bashing depending on like how many drinks you took. It's 2 bashing per drink.
I believe actually Austin recently had because Misha failed like 2 rolls or some stuff, and anyway, and she has low alcohol tolerance, so she was like down a die.
Then I'll say,
We can always summon the Austin.
let's say I'm down a die 2. That is 4 successes right in your face.
Wait, are you
What's it
physically
says?
hitting her?
No.
Oh, he's glaring at her.
This is a charisma.
Murderous me. Charisma intimidation.
Yup. 4 successes.
Not bad. Karina's gonna look at him and shrug. I mean, she's only mentioning the conversation they literally just had, and if he doesn't want to follow through with that,
No,
well,
you just
actually, you know what? She's gonna say that.
if you want to
Actually, she's.
you said you triggered him.
Yeah,
I'm
she
sorry.
did.
You triggered him.
She's gonna look at him and be like, "Well, you're gonna avoid shit like that. You want to be clear-minded, don't you? I mean, it'd be drastically different than those things you so adamantly dislike. But hey, live your life, man. Totally.
I am clear.
My just suggestion is to wait while you're sober and you can articulate your ideals better. Because you are better, right? Or not. Who knows?
Ash is gonna look at Karina and she's gonna say, "I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name."
Because I did not give it, lady. How you doing? And she'll just take out a hand. To, like, shake.
Oh, she'll shake it. And
You're Lady
she'll kind of
Ashley?
like... Yes.
Asher. Kind of sounds like
Ashward.
Ashwinder. Ashward? Asher, right?
He nods.
Cool. So, weird question. By the way you're grabbing the very, very, very drunk baddie, what is he, your pet?
I suppose. We hadn't discussed it. He lives with me.
Interesting. Well, I wish you was safe of the Zane or whatever, because I think he's like a couple minutes away from puking everywhere eventually. So you have fun with that.
Nobody mentioned roller coasters.
And yeah, she's gonna like tug June up to his feet.
You two need a cab?
I have my bike.
I have an
Oh,
Yeah, definitely.
Good idea.
guys,
That is a great idea,
You
right?
should-
waiting outside.
seriously, Misha's gonna make her way around while you guys are distracting him and try to steal the keys from his pocket.
How, right? That is the most fantastic idea you've ever heard of.
Jude, while you're thinking about your bike, whatever you do, don't think about roller coasters or flying upside down or getting caught in updraft and being sent tumbling end over end, not knowing which way is up. It's utterly wonderful, isn't it?
Or the Sam poop scene from the season premiere.
I got two successes.
Yeah.
I got two
Throwback from
successes.
last
to get
night, Asher is going to literally pick June up.
I got 2 successes on my stealing keys.
I'm not gonna roll for it. You got the keys.
Okay.
He's drunk and is being picked up.
Yep, she just grabs the keys, sticks them in her pocket, walks back over, and tries to like she never moved.
Thank you for making sure he doesn't kill himself. She says, still giving June the disapproving stare.
June, don't think about gross, greasy food. All right? Don't think about McDonald's trash or humans. Don't do that.
O'Shea looks at Hall. Really? Making fun of a drunk guy now?
Hey, I can honestly say I've never been in that situation.
Bullshit! As she stares at him. She just stares at him.
And
Yeah.
Ash is going to carry the puka off.
I'm
Yeah,
just gonna say that was crow puke in my sink.
While Asher is carrying June away, as like they're making their way near Hall, his arm is going to reach out and pull Hall and now the bat is hugging you.
Oh my god, Kira's like,
Okay.
take out her phone, take a bunch of pictures.
Yes.
This is Christmas.
Yeah,
This
take
is
some
fucking
pictures.
Christmas.
The sound that emanates from beneath Hall's mask could only be described as a sound of almost bird pure joy. Almost
Oh
as
my
if
god,
a
I know
life
what that
goal
sound
has been
is.
achieved.
It's so cute. It's like a weird purr and troll. It's adorable.
Brooke leans into Karina. Send me those.
You fucking think, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Like
And,
you're recording.
as,
This is what dreams are made out of.
as he lets go of Hall and being carried away, he's gonna say, I wanted you to feel how comfortable it was, how uncomfortable it was.
What?
Kind of think you did the opposite, dude.
I won't get him to smile yet. Have oodles of fun, June.
He's been carried away.
And Misha now has a motorcycle.
Yeah, can we roll to see her pickpocket him?
I didn't even roll stealth. I just rolled I rolled larceny just to steal it. So you guys saw her take the keys. Because I didn't roll stealth to be sneaky about it. I just kind of rolled the larceny part to take the keys.
Mhm.
Oh my god. If
So
you,
so at the very least you saw her go around you saw her go around him and then walk away. If you want to actually see her steal the keys, she had 2 successes to beat. On like probably perception alertness.
Okay.
oh my god, if you trash that bike, he's going to skin you alive.
Good luck with that. You already tried once.
Oh, savage.
That was okay, a quick side note.
I got 3
As-
successes.
Has anybody ever played Pokemon in Game Boy?
Yes.
Have you ever spammed your enemy with the fly move?
Yes.
That's how he fights normally.
Oh, you cheap son of a bitch.
All I have to do is hold my knife up and you'll put yourself right into it. It's pretty good.
Or just get a really big fly swatter.
That might work too. But yeah, that's fine. If anyone beat 2 successes, they saw her take the keys.
Yeah, Brooke's probably gonna walk up to her, just hold her hand out and say keys.
Why would I give them to you?
Because I actually work here, and otherwise I will call the police and tell them that you stole someone's keys.
It was for his own damn good. You are not the police. If they come, then I will.
Yeah, that's
give
why I
them
said
the
I'll
keys.
call
tell them.
the police.
Then do that. I'll give them the keys.
Okay.
Misha,
She
just give her the
shrugs.
fucking keys. The bar will hold them like most bars do with drunk drivers. Now know where he lives apparently, and I have his number. We'll just let him know they're here.
I know where he lives too. I wasn't intending to actually
And you're
drive.
trustworthy establishment, I'm sure.
My trustworthy establishment. What are you talking about?
No, I'm sure you're trustworthy establishment that we can totally trust the keys to. Just give it to them.
Why is it that you feel that you just need to order everybody around Karina and like push everybody and like make all their decisions for them?
It's my fucking charm, really. It's a curse,
Yeah, it's
honestly.
a little too much charm. A little too much charm.
I'd say it's the perfect amount.
Thank you, Brooke, whose opinion is one of the few I actually give a shit about. Now, if there are any other questions, you can administer them to yourselves.
Brooke just fakes a curtsy with an invisible skirt.
Actually, I have a question. Yes.
That
What
was
color is the
adorable.
sky?
You know, different people think different things. For me, I actually just a nice light gray blue. Because that's really the perfect color, right after a storm.
Misha will actually head up to the bar though and have a bit of a talk with a different person who works here, and explain that these keys are his and he was too drunk, so she took them, and offer them to them.
If she's doing it within the sight of everyone else,
Yeah.
Karina's just gonna roll her eyes and
She's not hiding it.
motion a hand job. Just like cute.
It's too bad you aren't. As she walks back over.
You're right, I'm not cute. I'm a fucking bomb-ass bitch. Thank you. You know, you were so nice sometimes, Misha. I absolutely fucking adore it.
You know, I'd be okay with you if you didn't, like, have all these opinions and not even, like, let anybody else have any.
I mean, people can have their opinions. They're entitled to them. That's the freedom of personal choice. I just like to express mine quite a lot. But hey, if you want to give yours, you can totally give them. It's just in certain situations, I feel like expressing mine.
I just
did.
did.
And you're entitled to yours. I just don't have to give a shit about your opinion.
Oh, I don't care if you give a shit about them.
And that's your personal choice. See how that works?
I'm so glad you just educated me on the way of the United States.
I mean, I said the way it goes. I can't really speak for the U.S. The U.S. does things weird right here, right? Like, really weird sometimes. But, like, I guess that's just things how they work here? Maybe? Possibly? Corvus, Hall, how do things work here?
They do perfectly, absolutely smoothly. Also, my own question, why are you asking me?
Because I don't actually give a shit about the answer.
Brooke's just watching this with complete amusement.
And I figured whatever answer you would have would be slightly entertaining.
All just shrugs, lifts up his mask, and takes a drink.
Thank you for being an assistant to my amusement hall.
It's what I do perfectly.
You know, if I didn't know, I'd actually believe that. You've got a charm all your own, weird feather kid.
And you do not, you.
Yes.
I don't want to
She's
say.
gonna look at him.
I completely don't want to say
Yes.
living trash compactor, but
I'd advise against it. Yeah.
I like you, Birdbrain. I like you.
oh, hey, look, it's Chum. He's looking at Brooke.
No. Sharkbait's over there. Chum, something far worse.
No. That is serration. That is fish paste.
Well, given that I'm still here and not fish paste.
Oh, it's giving too much credit still.
Mhm.
Fish paste. Fish paste? Well, some fish paste can actually make really great stew. I'm gonna make some.
Man, chum isn't really fish paste. It's more like fish chunks.
I'm getting hungry. Damn it! Brooke, can I get more tacos?
Yes, you can. She walks away. Anyone want anything? I cannot talk. Anyone want anything else?
$12 trillion.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
My
give you a
own
range
private
check on that one.
island. You asked.
She gets the nachos.
Yes, the nachos.
Nachos.
What's worse than fish paste? Or is it tacos? Nachos or tacos?
Both.
Sweet.
So this is all turning out absolutely wonderfully.
I mean, yeah, actually, in all honesty, this is like fucking Christmas. Karina's gonna lean over and show him all the pictures she has on her phone. Look at this. This is fucking gold.
I wouldn't show them to Misha.
Whenever,
Misha, you don't want to
I
see
don't
these.
know. Maybe she doesn't. She tends to have opinions on my opinions, and maybe she wouldn't get why they're funny. We don't usually see eye to eye, apparently. Do you think these are funny?
She'll come up and look. Kind of flip through them. Is it just all the pictures of like of like the
There are pictures of the drunk bat. It's of the drunk bat. Karina's been discreetly taking pictures of the drunk bat from when she came in and realized his level of sloshness till when he was being carted away by Lady Asher. She even has a picture of him being carted away.
Yeah, she's kind of looking through and kind of smirking as she's looking. I mean, to be honest, I don't think he has enough emotion to really give a shit what kind of pictures you have, but they are funny.
I mean, I honestly don't care what he thinks about this. I just think it's hilarious.
Well, then that works for you.
It does. I'm happy about it. And it apparently also works for Hall. Or doesn't it, Hall? Does it not work for you?
I will never refer to these again.
Give me your number. Give me your number. Everyone should have just a little piece of Christmas every day. Just a little bit.
And I will never refer to crow puke in my sink again.
It was not in the drain. And go ahead.
A little bit.
And I will have all four of you remember that it was totally not your fault.
Misha looks innocent. I'm not going to roll anything, so it really you can see right through it. But she's she's trying to look innocent, and she's like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Brooke places the tacos and/or nachos in front of Karina. What did you do to the bird?
What? Wasn't me. This time it was not me. I had nothing to do with this.
Oh, I'm doing
Maybe in the
perception
future,
empathy on that.
Karina, just listen. It wasn't me. It was Misha. Blame her.
Misha didn't do anything. Misha did not do a damn thing.
Two
Paul,
successes.
wasn't it Misha's fault?
Did you do something?
Oh,
Karina
yes.
did not do anything. Karina did nothing.
I will
It was
roll my
all
made.
Misha's fault.
If anyone's going to roll on me, though, I'm going to roll my made up sub.
Do it.
Well, Karina already said that it was Misha, so she's gonna take her word on that.
I mean,
Listen, I totally believe Paul right now.
Wow.
it figures I don't even have the right sheet up. Sorry, I was just taking a new pack mate on my other character.
You're good.
I just can't remember how much subterfuge she has. Okay, there. So it is. Aha. Okay, I will go ahead and roll that thing. If anybody's going to be looking, she got 1, but she's not a master at this particular thing.
2.
You already knew the truth.
Don't care.
I realized the truth the other day.
Yeah. Shea also knows the truth, yes. Shea knows that, well, actually, no. It depends on if your character realized that Misha completely and shamelessly manipulated the two of you just so she could get drinks out of it.
Yeah, she realized that in scene at the Oliver Twist bar, remember?
Okay, if you realize it, then you already knew this. But yeah, if anybody who is paying attention and is looking at her, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is the amount of successes I got, is 1. And she's attempting to look innocent regardless. I did not do a thing. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Either way, Hall is going to begin a very slow clap.
Hey, Hall, do you think Brooke will get me my Moscow Mule now? She says, glaring pointedly at Brooke.
Yes.
Hal, shut the fuck up.
I
No.
like that one. I'll get it for you, though. I'll get it.
Thank you. Big one, please.
Mhm.
To make up for our dear friend who should be here with us right now, enjoying in our thicker.
That'd be one dead bat. No, thank you. So she goes and gets the drink, and it is in a decently sized cup.
As long as it's in a big copper tin, that's all that matters.
Happy now?
Very.
Hall's actually going to slide what's left of his drink over to Shea and just, don't loosen up, kid.
She'll smile at him and take a sip.
Karina's gonna roll her eyes and just sip her Moscow Mule or loosen up everything. Everything. Blood, all of it. This is the great Moscow Mule. Holy shit. That's some good shit. Wait, one sec. Did you make this?
Hell no, I'm not allowed near the alcohol.
Damn it. I'll still tip you 10.
Except to steal drinks on the way out.
No.
Can I have a Coke?
Oh, I thought you were saying that to her.
She was. Yeah, she was like, except she actually said, except to steal drinks on the way out. And you're like, oh, hell no. And then Misha's like, okay, can I have a Coke? Like, just changing the subject very abruptly.
While you're
Yeah,
back-
sure. We have Coke.
While you're back there, I wouldn't hate a shot of rum.
What kind?
Certainly not Bacardi.
See what you did there. She goes and gets some of their drinks.
I feel that some people may never touch vodka again, however.
Why not? Vodka is delicious.
Not warm. It's not no hot vodka.
Misha starts giggling again.
Oh, come on, Hal. Can't handle a little vodka.
I can handle all the vodka in the world, especially that kind of vodka.
Which kind did you have? Was it Grigori? That's not some cheap shit. You shouldn't digest that.
We had sake.
Misha's like dissolved and giggles over here.
It's cake sake because it's a lie. It's not sake.
It's
Like the cake.
Yes.
The cake is a lie. The sake is a lie.
all right. Definitely not starting a
Well,
petition to rename it Puka Sake.
Well, Hal, I guess you're not getting any of this meal. You can go away now. It is tempting, though. Gaze at the Moscow Mule. It's a nice gingery smell. It is chock full of vodka, but it's delicious. Just have a sip.
That is a very
not hot.
Ginger and lime never tasted so good.
that's a very overly gracious offer.
Shea looks at home. Hey, at least it's not hot. At least it's not like warmed up. It's not hot.
Yeah. Even though he's wearing a mask, you can almost feel the grimace on his face.
And that's exactly when she puts the shot down in front of him.
Surprisingly, he.
Hal.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Hal. Don't think of nice, warm rum mixing in with vodka and the way it just kind of roils in your stomach uncomfortably. Taste.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to look down.
Improving at this.
Speaking of uncomfortable roiling in your stomach, forgot to give you this, and she sets down a thing of Texas tail torture in front of Karina
Ooh,
for the nachos.
yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Medic.
Hall, after that nice little description, Hall's going to look down at his shot, reach over, grab Misha's Coke, take the shot, pour it into it, slide it back over to Misha.
Misha looks quite happy at this and smiles to him.
I love all of you.
I didn't do it.
You are
cannot
all
get me
wonderful. No. Point still stands. You are all wonderful, wonderful people.
I had nothing to do with
Bet
it,
your ass I
so I hope I'm exempt.
Yes, you are exempt. You had nothing to do with it by proxy.
I didn't! Fuck
You
you!
didn't.
He flips him off.
Misha's now sipping her rum and coke. Sipping quite slowly.
Holy shit, we have a Max.
Why don't you get some kind of girly drink that doesn't taste like either rum or vodka there, Hall?
Because I would love a fishbowl.
Ooh, I could go for a fishbowl right now.
Well, we are all certainly talkative tonight.
Yes, we sure are. We're just regular old chatterboxes, honestly. We could not get each other to shut the fuck up. Especially Jude.
You are not the first to hug him, Hall. I hate to tell you this.
No, but I am certain, absolutely certain I am the first to be hugged by him.
That may be true.
And that is not the accomplishment.
And she'll lift up her rum and coke to him in a toast.
Not gonna make that my phone background.
Those were some
Dude,
good
there's even like a
pictures.
video segment. Turn it into a GIF.
Max, break the rules. Just join. You don't need approval.
No.
You don't need approval. This is Changeling, the unleashing venue. We are unleashing you upon the scene.
Satan, I
Stop
deny
being-
your suggestion. Bear witness to my holy cross, you unfoul creature. No.
I was going to say, I
Jesus,
can feel the
I'm
shadow
having
of the
flashbacks to my
hammer.
grandmother.
So, yeah, Misha will kind of look over and just be like, so did you two hear about what happened at the theater last night?
The fire?
Oh yeah, I heard that there was a fire and that certain people were upset that a certain someone didn't go rushing in like a moron to save people from a fire.
Wait, what happened?
Ah, yeah, that would make sense.
It
Yeah,
doesn't make sense.
Karina, fill me in.
Apparently, some sort of horror revival matinee or whatever.
I know that
Theater.
part. Continue.
There was a fire. A
Yes,
bunch
continue.
of people who were there, us, super sparkly people,
Mhm.
went and saved other people from the fire, but one of us thought it was a stupid idea and did not. And the people who went and did the life saving are upset at them. Now, here's the thing. I kind of get why the one person didn't go life saving because, you know what? They don't have to. They honestly don't have to.
Mhm.
It's just a little rude, honestly. Just a little rude. I mean, if you don't want to go rushing into a fire to save another person's life, that's your prerogative.
can I clarify this a little bit? Since I was there and almost got burned alive.
Oh, please
I mean,
do.
you can. I just gotten it from the bat.
Fair enough. And I'm not here to question someone's motives. They can do what they want. But what it boils down to is we were in a theater surrounded by fire. Yes, there were people dying. Even if you chose not to do that, to try to help them, we were still surrounded by fire. We were going to die. He could have looked around for a way to get out himself, unless he had some kind of suicide wish.
He who?
And
Bat.
she looks at Karina.
The bat. I actually think that's why the bat was getting drunk today. I don't really care much about him at all, or have any kind of interlooking of his mindset, but I think he just doesn't get why people were upset.
I wasn't overly upset with him. I was, well, it was kind of rough. I mean, I was honestly focusing on just trying to find a way out of this fire.
Mm-hmm.
In the end, I had to unleash.
Another fucking unleash.
Yeah, that seems to happen a lot recently.
I had to.
Are you guys like getting glamour from the fucking candy store?
Well, I mean, I
Can
had
we do
to.
that?
You know, if you found the right candy,
Actually-
maybe.
Dylan's candy bar might have some stuff.
No,
Look.
it was.
Might have to go on a chase.
I have dreamers, so I have access to some glamour, at least easier than some. But like, I mean, what it boiled down to is, and she's gonna look directly at Brooke on this one, like catch her eye if at all possible, and she's going to be like, "My face soul was at stake here.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't matter what the cost was." So I
Fire, just regular fire.
brought a whole bunch of water.
Brooke's phone goes off, and she's like, "Oh shit! I gotta go."
But she's kind of looking to see if Brooke kind of understands what she was trying to say without saying what the actual problem was.
Oh yeah, no, you saw recognition in her eyes.
Okay.
Mhm.
And she'll just kind of turn from that and just be like, "See, she knows what I mean, and I'm not going to explain to you guys, but it was real."
I mean, I get what you meant.
She's just gonna kind of elbow Karina. Karina, Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones.
Oh shit.
Come on,
Go, 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 go.
let's go.
Okay, fine. 1 second.
She like
She downs the Moscow Mule.
she takes off her
And she
apron
takes-
and throws it. Well, doesn't throw it. She just kind of scrumples it up in her hands and gets her stuff. Nice seeing you all.
Karina's gonna
Got to see you,
Karina's gonna
Stormborn.
take the Moscow Mule, chug it up, takes whatever's left of the rum and coke from Misha and chugs that, puts it on the table. Adios, two people who seem interesting and one asshat. You can decide amongst yourself who that person is.
My watch has ended.
Fucking dork.
I
Move your ass.
totally
I
got it.
am, and I'm guessing the both of them just like scurry out.
I mean, wait, let Marco finish and then we'll scurry.
Oh.
No, go ahead. Scurry away.
I'm going to
Okay,
scurry
then
because I need
scurry.
to watch that.
They're going to scurry.
Okay.
As they leave, once they left, Shay kind of breaks down a bit.
Shaya, you can't force someone to talk to you if they don't want to.
I know.
Actually, you can't.
Yeah, but
What
it's... Well, it just make it worse.
I mean, you never really know until it happens.
No, I mean, I'm just, I will give them the argument that she's at work. That's valid.
Yes, but I will not counter with they did not just scurry out of the room to go watch a totally non-defunct TV show.
Well, you know, Shay, you want to go catch them? Go follow them.
I'll just leave them now.
Kid,
Yeah.
I can utterly believe that I'm having to give you this advice. Don't certainly keep trying.
Wait,
What I'm saying here is you
don't
should.
certainly is keep trying. Wait.
What I'm saying is don't wait here. don't continue trying to talk to Brooke, at least, or the one who actually won't talk to you and instead is totally not threatening you.
I was gonna say, really, why is Karina getting involved anyways? This is totally a Brooke thing. So just, I would focus on Brooke. Like, why does Karina even care?
Because Karina cares about Brooke.
They literally just met. Are they a couple or something?
Karina is kind of taking her under her wing because of how new Brooke is.
Oh. That's a lot less exciting.
Yeah, I liked the other way better.
I mean, they might be. I don't know.
You know, no. I'm going to continue. I am not going to continue with that one.
I can like get up and take a breath. I think I'll go home.
You are going home. We are certainly not going to another bar. We are certainly not going to a park, and we are certainly not screaming into the empty void and chasing shiny things. Come on.
Okay then.
Let's do it. I'm serious. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
And she'll look at both of them, and then particularly at home goes looks at Ho, and then both of them goes. Then can we like? Okay, I'm a red cap, and this is kind of out of character, especially for me. But can we like not have a hug before we go?
I'm gonna roll willpower here.
I might join you on that.
Okay, she does not. Barely does not flinch at the idea.
Yeah, I'm going to attribute it to Hall's mask that you can't see his face kind of go, oh, again. But
I promise I won't bite. And she'll put her mouth.
Yeah, she's going to be like, first of all, don't make jokes about biting. Second of all, you can have one quick hug. Okay?
Yeah, and she'll nod. Okay, quick.
I'll hold up a finger and just kind of look around for cameras or phones or anyone poking out of the corner. And then just basically walk up and quickly wrap his arms around the both of them and walk away.
we can end the scene with the three of them walking out in the most awkward fashion possible.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, as I contain myself because these morons actually trusted that red cap. You guys are idiots. We're going to leave the scene at that. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. And hopefully no one gets a limb bitten off later. Bye.